Hey, it's Rich Tehrani with TMC. We're here at the IT Expo Tech Super Show. Thanks for watching. Josh Robbins is with us. He's with SimpleVoIP. Josh, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me, Rich.
Our pleasure. So we're going to start at the top. Tell us about your company.
Yeah, great. So SimpleVoIP, we're a UCaaS provider. I live in Chicago. We got people all over the country. We're based in Southern California, but we are a very hyper-focused, vertically focused company. We focus on what we call distributed enterprises. So customers that have lots and lots of locations that look alike. Very deep focus. So things like retail, which cannabis falls into with the dispensaries, restaurants, hospitality, schools. So everything we've done is around replication, standardization, consistency, and delivering high-quality voice that's very reliable and scalable at a good price.
Is that the name Simple? Is that kind of your thought at the beginning?
Yeah, that's why we put it in there, right? Try to make everything simple as possible. Plug-and-play phones, standardized web-based consoles to be able to manage and see up-down for hundreds or thousands of locations. We've got customers up to 4,000 plus locations across the US and Canada and Mexico. So being able to see that all in one pane of glass, making it simple to make changes, making it simple to change where buttons are and change what music is playing and what happens when callers call in is super important when you're dealing with hundreds or thousands of locations.
How have you seen the market change with the pandemic and post-pandemic?
Yeah, great question, right? I think that the whole market's been turned upside down, and what we've seen is companies scrambling, obviously, right? Our customers are in retail and restaurants, and as you probably remember, those were the first to shut down. And then they had to morph, they had to change into something different. So we've seen a lot of curbside pickup, right? Text messaging being used within a phone system. Things like driving up and giving the customer the option, the flexibility to text them when you're outside or call when you're outside. Trying to figure out how to do more with less. That's been huge, right? We can't get people to come to work, especially in retail. And so how do we solve that? Technology really helps.
Wow, that's really impressive. Collaboration and the collaboration vendors have been encroaching slowly but surely on telecom and UCaaS. How have you seen that in your business, if at all?
So yeah, the biggest one is the mobile apps probably. Bringing your computer and your phone in your pocket, as well as the phone on the desk, which may or may not be there anymore. So we've seen all that kind of come together, and it's been great. Really, we launched an app right at the beginning of the pandemic. We integrated with Microsoft Teams sometime between then and now, and that's changed the game as well. So now we're seeing, while retail stores will have physical handsets, headquarters may not have handsets anymore, because headquarters may be in a building or they may be at people's houses across the country. So having an integrated system now that you can use Teams as an endpoint instead of a physical phone has made IT staff's lives easier. Maintenance is a lot easier. There's no phones to program, no phones to replace, and now everything's in my pocket. I'm reaching, I don't have my phone in my pocket, but it's great to have everything in your pocket.
What else should we know?
So, great question. I think that everybody's talking about the POTS sunset. So POTS line's going away, and there's been a FCC issued about 3 years ago, and I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, but basically told the carriers that the providers, they didn't have to maintain these copper lines anymore, provide DSL, POTS lines, PRIs, any legacy copper type-based services. And so what we're seeing is August 2nd, which is in 45 days or so, that's when it expires, and that's when we're already seeing prices go through the roof for POTS lines. We're seeing some carriers give you notice that we're just not supporting them anymore and we're canceling them. We got 30 days to get off. So people are scrambling right now, and I think that the prediction there is that it's going to be a little drawn out. They're not all shutting off on August 2nd, but prices are going through the roof. And when you've got 100,000, 4,000 locations, and you've got 3 POTS lines in each one, they go from $60 to $450 a month each, it's going to be a huge, huge financial hit. So we're seeing a lot of people move to the cloud, move to UCaaS, move to VoIP, which is great for business, and we're consolidating things and providing a better customer experience.
That was really insightful and helpful. Thank you for sharing that with us. One final question is, how can people find you?
Yes, come back. We're at booth 140, I believe, on the far left side by the Intelisys area.
Excellent. How about your website?
SimpleVoIP.com, www.simplevoip.com.
Thanks for being here.
Yes, thanks for having me.